Good evening, everybody. It is Hugh Quintanilla with another Alive. Thank you all for tuning in. This is your live to learn a little bit more about real estate every single day. And today we are going to be talking about the 10-step home selling process. And this is our commitment to try to talk a little bit more every week about a different type of segment of the real estate industry. Last week we talked about buying. This week we're going to talk about selling. Next week we're going to talk about leasing. And the week after that, we're going to be talking about investing. And today's lesson is really going to be more a 10-step guide on how to sell a property. So we've talked about how to prepare your property in the past, but this is going to be a little bit more of a crash course so that you could take advantage of the knowledge that you need to know before you even get started with a realtor. It can really help the process along. So let's jump into it before it gets any later. Step one in the 10-step guide to selling your home is going to be number one, assessing your home's condition. Conduct a thorough evaluation of your home's condition and more than anything else to identify any necessary repairs or improvements to enhance your home's appeal in the market. If your property looks well, is priced correctly, it is very possible that you'll get multiple offers. But if your property is not priced well for the competitive area and does not have the curb appeal that most people would expect, it could be a difficult sell. Number two, research local market trends. Speaking on that fact, explore recent sales and market trends in your neighborhood. Understand why the potential value of your home and set realistic expectations. If you live in a neighborhood where the properties are only selling for 100,000, do not expect to have your property sell for 9 times that price. It's just not realistic. Step three, plan repairs and upgrades. Prioritize necessary repairs and consider strategic upgrades. Enhance your home's value and attract potential buyers with well maintained properties. If you keep a schedule of repairs and schedule of maintenance, it can really help to keep a lot of that excess cost and burden that you might have, keep that from all hitting you all at the same time. More than anything else, what financial planning does is let you prepare for the unexpected and let you really take advantage of the safety of knowing where your funds are and knowing that if you do have a rainy day or a season where you are not making as much, that you do have a rainy day fund, you do have an emergency fund that will allow you to actually um, you know s- still be able to do what you need to do safely without jeopardizing your quality of life. um, Repairs can be costly, upgrades can take time, but if you don't take the time to do it during the time that you're living in the property, you will most definitely have to do it right before you leave the property to get the most value. So it's one or the other. Do it now little by little, or do it all, the majority of it, at the time of sale to try to recoup a lot of the costs. So, pros and cons to each. And I think we got our guest host here, Fluffles, to Fluffleton, to come on in and help us out. So for number four, find reputable contractors. Research and contact reliable contractors for repairs. Ensure quality craftsmanship and gather accurate quotes for budgeting. Regular contractors can be found. There are tons of sites and tons of places that you can see to look for references and reviews. So take your time and do some of that research. It can really pay back a lot of your investment. Number five, schedule repairs and improvements. Set appointments and finalize timelines for repairs. Effectively managing the repair process and prepare your home for listing. The repairs and the contractors can be a very daunting task. But really, at this stage of the game, you have already gotten your quotes, they already know what they need to do, and it's just a matter of completing the task at hand. Number six, declutter and depersonalize. Create a clutter free and neutral environment. Help potential buyers envision themselves in the space, making your home more appealing. Decluttering and depersonalizing not only helps to showcase the beauty of your actual home, but helps to let the new buyer see themselves inside the property, making it easier for them to envision the purchase and see themselves with the wife, the kids, the furniture, everything right there in front of you. So definitely declutter and depersonalize the property. It's not that we don't want to see your grandkids or your family pictures. It's that we want other people to see themselves in the property. Number seven, deep clean your home. This is not, hey, I'm gonna mop here and broom here. This is, we're going to do a deep, deep clean. Clean high traffic areas and key selling points. Present your home in its best possible condition for showings. It's not just a matter of cleaning it that one time either. If you are living in the property, you must keep the property showroom ready. But if you are not, you have to at least budget or maintain the property to some standard so that you don't have people walking in there upset that, the ground is covered in dust, or you know there's a stale water smell because of the humidifier being turned off for so long. Little things like that. Step 8, explore staging techniques. Consider staging techniques to highlight your home's key features. Showcase the potential of each space, making it more attractive to buyers. Staging can be a great way to make the property again less personalized and more, I guess, more designed to highlight the specific areas in your home that are attractive. Key walkways, key selling points are all highlighted with staging. And more than anything else, what I've noticed with staging is that it gives a flow to the property and segments certain areas so that you know where to walk anywhere that's been staged. You know what to look at, you know that there's a focal point in every room. It's a very easily digestible design that everyone can kind of gravitate to and like. So staging and working with a quality stager can really bring a lot of value to your property. So think about that as well. And number 9, collect important documents. Gather necessary paperwork, including maintenance records, streamlining the selling process, and provide essential information to potential buyers. The information that you provide in this process and this part of the process can really help to facilitate the buying. The more you disclose, the more you let know, the more that you are active in the maintenance of the home, the easier it is to sell. Now, you're always entitled to not disclose anything and just, disclaim and just let it be. But really, it's kind of the same way when you buy a car. You kind of feel a little bit better, if someone tells you what the car might have, its little quirks, its little, things here and there. But at the end of the day, as a seller, you are liable for anything that you do provide, any documents, any information that you do give. So make sure that you're giving valid, accurate information and the most up to date reports that you have. Lastly, for tonight, we are going to have step 10, collaborate with your realtor. From here, you can just hand it off to the realtor and it should be good to go. You shouldn't need to do too much more. Work closely with your realtor to finalize pricing and marketing strategy, leveraging the expertise of your real estate professional for a successful and efficient home selling journey. And it is really that simple because 9 out of those 10 steps you can do before we even get to the property. Really, the realtor should be taking care of marketing, promotion, crowd management, um, showings, the transaction, paperwork. There's so many other things that we do that are our jobs. And that's what you hire us for. That's what the big hubbub is about commissions, is making sure that we actually have a position. When you put it like this, you realize at what point it becomes our job to step in, because as you can see, you can do 9 out of these 10 steps and pretty much be 90% of the way there, but then you still haven't even started the actual selling process of advertising your property, of getting it out there in front of people, of starting to talk about selling it. You have just prepared the property. So if you want help in selling your home, I would be more than happy to assist you. I am a specialized selling real estate specialist. Redundancy. But I can also help you perfect your pricing. I have a whole bunch of training that has to do with different ways to look at pricing, to understand your power as a seller, and to take advantage of uh, good pricing and good marketing in a market like this. So, if you'd be interested in talking a little bit more about that and selling your home this year or next year, I'd be more than happy to help you out. My name is Hugo Quintanilla. This has been your live to learn a little bit more about real estate and how it can benefit you and those around you. Uh, my phone number, 240-389-4846. My email is hugo@lnf.com. My website is yourrealtorhugo.com. I am Hugo Quintanilla, a licensed realtor in Maryland with Law and Foster, North Potomac, Rockville, specializing in Montgomery County, and here to help you buy, sell, lease, or invest in Maryland, the United States, or internationally. So please feel free and leave your questions, comments, feedback on your platform of choice. Tonight we were live on Facebook, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, and Twitch. So feel free and contact us there. To recap, the 10 steps to selling your home were: one, assess your home's condition; two, research local market trends; three, plan repairs and upgrades; four, find reputable contractors; five, schedule repairs and improvements; six, declutter and depersonalize; seven, deep clean your home; eight, explore staging techniques; nine, collect important documents; and 10, collaborate with your realtor. This guide is designed to guide homeowners through essential steps, empowering them to make informed decisions and maximize the value of their property on the market. This is a very rough guide. But like I said earlier, if you ever have any questions about real estate, feel free and reach out. Real estate agents and realtors are always willing to help. So, yeah, we are here. Use us, use the experts, talk to us, confer, compare, get your all the information that you need, and start from there. Start the home selling journey. Now, is it a good time to sell? That's all dependent on you and your particular situation. What I will tell you is right now, you have a good chance in most markets to sell for a profit. Now, is that going to be in every market? Definitely not. So be mindful to talk about your local market, talk about what you have in your local market available to you, what properties are available, and look at how fast they have been selling. We usually call that the months of inventory. So if in a certain month you have X amount of homes, how many homes are selling in the course of 30 days? So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on turnover, how many properties sell in the area, how high they have sold, how long people have held on to them, and what the average selling rate is. You don't want to get into a property that might be a great deal, but takes a really long time to sell. It might not appreciate as much as you need, and it come time to sell might be very difficult. So you want something that appreciates very quickly or holds its value, and something that you can easily sell if the time comes. Until then, more than anything else, what you want is to have a good piece of real estate that is in a good location so you can lease it, and make some money from it. But you know, there, uh, more than anything else, it's a personal choice whether or not selling is the right time. Because remember, you will have to pay some taxes and you will have to pay some fees, but selling can be a great way to liquidate a lot of your funds, put it into something new, go into a new endeavor like, say, Bitcoin, or say stocks, or retirement fund. There's a ton of things that you could actually use that money towards. You could buy another home, you could take out equity and then go buy another home. There's tons of different things you can do with a property. They don't necessarily involve selling. But if selling's in the stars for you and you'd like to move to somewhere else, or think that it might be more beneficial to just have the cold hard cash, then selling might be the answer. So the only person that can really answer that type of question is you and the realtor that works with you. So I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you all for the well wishes tonight and for the Lunar New Year. I really do appreciate all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will be back tomorrow for our weekly recap of the top 10 real estate news stories of the week and impacting the real estate industry. So we have some good ones this week because we have some interesting information when it comes to some emerging markets. Um, it's going to be a good one. I appreciate you all. Have a great evening. Take care. Happy Lunar New Year. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.